And welcome back to another Rust Belt break. Today we have our bulk PSA submission we sent in 11 months ago. So as we all know, the card industry as a whole has grown, which we're excited about. And because of that, everyone was sending in things to PSA, Beckett, HGA, CGC, CGS, wherever you're sending in, and they were taking longer than normal to get back, especially with COVID. So this submission took 11 months, which is a lot longer than you're expecting. We submitted a 4-week at Nationals with Beckett, and that came back within a week. And that video will be coming up later this week. Well, we really just want to get this PSA because it's been long overdue. We also had, we'll call it an issue with PSA at Nationals. We think that the grading is absolutely erroneous, so I'm really interested to see how these grade. The one downside of PSA is they don't show you the grades on the cards or the subgrades. They just tell you the overall grade, which we like about Beckett. We're also doing a submission with HGA, and that video will be coming up in probably a month or so, depending on when we get them back. So we're interested in seeing how other companies grade. We've heard from a lot of you that you're also interested in how other companies grade and where you should be submitting your grades. So we're going to be trying out a few companies. If there are any that you want us to submit cards to for grading, let us know and we'll try and get them sent out there. But so we're just going to start with PSA. Like I said, had a pretty bad experience with them at Nationals. Grade made no sense, but we'll see how these work out. So starting off with a Big Ben rookie card, and it's a mint 9. Again, that's reasonable. Anything 9 or 10, I'm clearly not going to argue with it. If it gets to an 8, we're going to take a quick look at the card to try and figure out why it got an 8. Or, well, obviously anything lower than that. So, good start with Big Ben, mint 9. All right, we got a Todd Helton rookie card. Let's see, and this, a mint 8. Hard to tell with, maybe this card's off center, and that's why I got it, but I'm not seeing anything wrong with the edges or the corners. So yeah, my guess would just have to be the centering wrong with this card. If it's top to bottom, left to right, I can't tell with these cards. One thing I liked about Big Ben, it's very easy to tell with the centering. It has that traditional look. All right, same thing with this LeBron diary. You can't really tell if it's off-cut centered or not. So you can see a little ding up there, soft edges. So clearly not a gem mint 10, and a mint 6, or an excellent mint 6. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I've seen, yeah, it's got the damage there in that corner. So yeah, I guess the 6 makes sense. Not gonna argue that. You can actually see the damage on it. Whereas that Todd Helton, I cannot tell you why I got an 8. All right, another LeBron diary. This one, a mint 8. Again, maybe the centering. Corner's a little dinged up down there. So you can see that little, yeah, you can see a little white spot. Same with that corner. And up here. But honestly, this card seems to be in the exact same shape as the one that just got a 6. So that's part of my hesitation with PSA. I don't know if they're that consistent. Like I said, at Nationals, we were talking with HGA, and we have a submission with them. And one thing they do is they have it go through a computer, and then it's also reviewed by a person, so they can catch anything that seems wrong. Beckett, obviously, you have the subgrades, so it's super easy to tell. But these, we just get the grade, so can't really figure it out. So we got Connor McDavid rookie portrait. And it is a gem mint 10. So we will take that all day. Great PC pickup. Generational talent for hockey. Just needs to win a cup to really validate it. Next we got Josh Allen, who just got paid. Rated rookie card. Not seeing anything wrong with it. Corners seem fine. Edges seem fine. So let's see how it grades. A 7. All right, that just makes, let's just look at everything again. Again, surface, nothing wrong with that. There's no scratches. The centering seems pretty darn good if you're asking me. So I'm not sure why this card got a 7 at all. And those little inconsistencies are why I don't like PSA at the moment. Like I said, we have a video coming up in next week that'll showcase more of the inconsistency with PSA. All right, Jordan Love rated rookie, and a Gem Mint 10. So I don't need to look at that too much, but nice card, Gem Mint 10. Hopefully, going to see him in 2 years, maybe 1 year, but definitely not this year. All right, CD Lamb Optic Preview, Hollow. Again, should just be a 9 or a 10. And we got a 9, so we're just going to enjoy the card and put it back to the pile. All right. So, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, rated rookie canvas. So, one thing we talked about with people at Nationals is canvas cards generally grade well. Just because of the canvas, surface doesn't scratch as well as what I'm guessing, because like corners, edges, centering, that's pretty much going to be consistent throughout any card. But canvas surface, I guess, doesn't damage as well. That's the only reason I could think of it being a higher chance of getting graded well. And came back a Gem Mint 10, so there might be some truth to that. Let us know if you've had any experiences with that can validate it, or just anything in general about grading. Good horror stories, great stories. We got year 1 signature, Michael Pittman. So Luminance, these cards are signed at the draft, which is really cool. But for whatever reason, they do not grade super well, just like Origins. So a 9 would be really exciting. And we got a 9, so we'll take that all day. Year 1 signature, Michael Pittman. All right, the last card from this box is a Chase Young or Red Hot Rookies. So another player I've been watching a lot of training videos of. Played absolutely great last year. Poised to play even better this year, in my opinion. So possible defensive player of the year candidate. And a Gem Mint 10. So really exciting to have that. Really excited to see what he does in year 2. Up next, we got Ja Morant Chronicles. Again, 9 or 10. And a Gem Mint 10. Good to have another Ja because we traded one in at Nationals. And this card, along with the McDavid, are my favorite that we submitted. This dunk on Love is just iconic in my opinion. Ja looks absolutely filthy. And this came back a Gem Mint 10. So we had a good day with Ja in this PSA submission. Up next, we got some more Chronicles basketball with Zion Williamson rookie card. This one you can see centering is definitely a little off. Left is definitely smaller than the right, so probably a 9. And it is, again. Things like that, it's super easy. If the centering was off, or centering wasn't off, this would be a clear 10 in my opinion. So if the centering looked good and it got a 9, I'd be concerned. All right, Royce Lewis. Centering is pretty awful on this. Top is probably half the size of the bottom. Left is definitely bigger than the right. But other than that, the surface looks fine. Corners are crisp. Edges are nice. So Royce Lewis, rated prospect, Red Mojo, is a mint 8. Which honestly seems high with how bad the centering is. But I would assume everything else is a 10, so maybe it evens out. Up next, Tua Tagovailoa, rated rookie. This got a Gem Mint 10. So absolutely take that. He's poised to have a nice year, too. Same thing with this Joe Burrow. So both should be taken off this year, I think. Their cards are extremely undervalued, which we said in other videos. So If you're looking to flip cards, buy now. Or if you just want to have a great player while they're cheap, it's a great time to afford it. So Joe Burrow rated rookie. Another gem mint 10. So we did very well with the QB rookies from Donruss. Fortunately, we did not submit our Herbert rated rookie, but we do. And it's up next. A year 1 signature, Justin Herbert. So like I said, we submitted this back in September. So this was just, all right, first round QB. Didn't really expect him to play with Tyrod on there, but punctured his lung, obviously, and went off to set rookie records. And it is a mint 9, so we'll take that all day. Like I said earlier, luminance does not grade well typically. So a 9 is really good. All right. Luis Robert, rated rookie. And a mint 9. All right, so we got Clyde Edwards-Helaire, just a regular rated rookie. And another mint 9. I'm not sure why they're 9s, but can't say they can't be 9s. This card, clearly see some wear and tear up there along the edges. Also, it's a patch card, so surface generally can get dinged up more, like right there. So with patch cards, 8 or 9, I would say is good. And we got an 8. Not the best, but we'll take it. All right, our last card is another Josh Allen rated rookie. So this one does have a ding there. And since that's the only thing I see, like centering's fine. So I'd say this card overall is in worse shape than the last one, but it got a 7, so I don't know how that's possible. And this one got a mint 8. So not bad. I don't get how, if it's in worse shape than the 7. But there you have it for another Rust Belt break. This is our bulk submission of PSA cards. Like I said, we have the Beckett grading coming up. We're going to have HGA coming up. Let us know if there's any other grading services you want us to try out. We'll do that. We also are going to have certified football coming up. Some more Nationals exclusive content coming up as well. So stay tuned for that. Please consider subscribing for the notifications, and you'll be automatically entered into win your very own first offline Donruss Elite football hobby box. So that's cool and exciting. Doesn't cost you anything. Let us know what you liked about the video, what grades you liked, what grades you didn't like, whether you thought they were too high or too low. And as always, thanks for tuning in to another Rust Belt break.